Enneagram is a personality test that has 9 different types. The overall factor determining which Enneagram type you are is your core motivation. Are you motivated by fun, success, security? All of these are different types. You might see yourself kind of belonging to all. You might find little parts of your personality in each type, but whichever one is your truest, highest motivation, your outlook on life, is which Enneagram you most likely are. Each Enneagram has like an archetype name. The 1s are the reformers, 2s are the helpers, 3s are the achievers, 4s the individualist, 5 is the investigator, 6s are the loyalists, 7s are the enthusiasts, 8s are the challengers, and 9s are the peacemakers. These nicknames should not be used to identify the types. For example, you should not in conversation refer to 3s as the achievers. You should keep using the number. For example, if you need to nickname them, those names are good for helping remember somebody else what their type is. Each Enneagram can also be described in 4 traits, and these traits are just highlights of each personality type. They are not all of the personality type, and each personality is so in depth, and these 4 traits just help sum up who they are. 1s are self-controlled, perfectionistic, purposeful, and principled. 2s are generous, demonstrative, people-pleasing, and possessive. 3s are excelling, driven, image conscious, and adaptable. 4s are expressive, dramatic, self-absorbed, and can be temperamental. 5s are innovative, secretive, isolated, and perceptive. 6s are engaging, suspicious, anxious, and responsible. 7s are spontaneous, versatile, acquisitive, and scattered. 8s are self-confident, confrontational, willful, and decisive. 9s are recepting, resigned, reassuring, and complacent. These are descriptions of all of the basic types. Other things to note about the basic types is that you cannot change your basic type. You cannot grow up being a 7 and when you're 40 be a 5. Your type, your basic type, is the type you are all the time. These descriptions are universal. It does not matter on gender. For example, a female 7 and a male 7 is just the 7. There's no difference here. And also to note, the numeral ranking is completely insignificant. When I explain the Enneagram to people for the first time, they say, wait, I'm a 1, I want to be a 9. There's no difference in the order of numbers. It does not mean 9s are better than 1s. It is completely insignificant. Although each Enneagram might vary in value to different cultures, because different cultures value different types of people and they can rank higher in society, but this does not have to do with actually who is better than another. These are all just different personalities, each having unique sets of traits, strengths, weaknesses, and no one is better or worse than the other. If you are more experienced with the Enneagram, you might have heard of wings before. This is your other side to your personality. It can complement and sometimes contradict your basic type. Your wing can be 1 up or 1 down numerically on the scale. So for example, 4 can have a wing 3 or a wing 5. This basically helps describe more of a person's personality. Some people's wings are really strong and they're a lot like those 2 numbers, and some people's are barely noticeable. You wouldn't even guess they had a wing. It really depends and varies from person to person. Why does the Enneagram matter? It matters because it gives you such a deeper understanding of who you are, what you're like, why you do certain things. You can understand your weaknesses better and how to work on them. And also there's an abundance of information on compatibility with other Enneagrams and relationships, friendships, everything like that. Also on the flip side, to help you understand others better, this is where I feel like I use it the most, because understanding other people's Enneagrams gives you insight and equips you with more empathy for them, be able to put yourself in their shoes, see through their lens, see why they did that because of their motivations and who they are as a person. Really helps you understand others. How do you know what your type is? I will link a free Enneagram test that's my favorite in the description below, and I would highly recommend that test for me, it's pretty accurate. You might be able to be one of those people that just reads the types and completely resonate with one. If I was reading the descriptions earlier and you're like, oh, that's me, that's really cool too. You want to just take the test to be sure, totally free. It is a few pages. By a few, I think I mean 14, so it kind of does take a chunk of time. This is the start to my new series about Enneagram. I'm so excited to start, and I'm gonna do a video on each type, explaining it completely in detail for those who want to know more about their Enneagram type. Can't wait for these conversations and sharing these videos with you. Enneagram is my favorite personality test. I think it does an amazing job. The best personality test I've ever found that really can pinpoint your personality. So hope you guys enjoy the test and follow me along for the rest of these videos. What type should I do first? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching as always. Bye.